the more iconic locals in Banks Peninsula is the white-flippered penguin, cousin to the more familiar blue penguin. Here at Flea Bay, Francis and other locals are helping to recreate some hot penguin property. Gosh, they're lovely, aren't they?
He's just about fully fledged.
You can definitely see the distinctive white flipper, eh?
Yeah, that's what gives them the name, white-flippered penguin. The big white band right around the flipper.
And they're only found here?
They're the most distinct and largest form of Australasian little penguin, and they're Canterbury's penguin. Banks Peninsula was the home of white-flippered penguins. We had tens of thousands of them, even when I was a kid. But it's gone down to just 2,000 pair, and are basically confined to debris slopes and caves at foot of cliffs, except for this colony in the bay next door. And for some reason or other, during the 80s, we started to find birds that have been taken by cats, ferrets and stoats. And so from a small number of traps over the years, we sort of built up until anything from 3 kilometres back from the sea, we got traps. Various organisations joined us, the department joined us, some really neat NGOs joined us. Ferret numbers have dropped right off. There's just the odd one trying to come into the buffer zone, about one a year. Feral cats, haven't caught one this year, seen 3, fluffed a shot on one. Yeah.
When did you start getting into the penguin property market with your little houses here?
The unfortunate thing about little penguins is fighting and squabbling over burrows. Males will fight for burrows. The fighting is not a peck or two, it's pub brawl stuff. And they roll around hillsides fighting, and all they do is stop each other from breeding. So because they only brood 1 clutch of 2 eggs in a season and no replacement clutches, to get as many chicks going to sea as we possibly can, we put lots of artificial burrows out. Little penguins don't really care that they're in a state house. All they want is somewhere that's cool and dark and safe. The penguins here are nesting out on the hillsides, anything up to 200-metre altitude, and sort of 700 metres back from the beach. They're not a colony bird as you imagine a penguin colony, where thousands of penguins nesting half a metre apart. But the important thing with a marine reserve, all the marine life is protected, so there's no set nets. And there has been quite large penguin deaths recorded at set nets. It's just the nature of the way the little penguins come ashore. They don't swim on the surface. They swim in so far and then they come ashore in a series of short dives. So if there's a net there, they're going to go straight into it and drown.
The great thing about being out here and seeing Francis's penguin project is that it's a fantastic example that you can have farming and conservation side by side.